Was it Adarshi or Arungi? Throat. Was it Adarshi or Arungi?
Sorry, there is an echo effect.
Now?
That's good, actually.
Yeah. Okay. But today is our 200th session since we started this Ramayanam Adhyanam in Sri Ramanavami 2020. We missed a few in between. Otherwise,
That's more creditable to you.
No, after all of you,
We
you are
simply
there, so I'm able to.
Yeah, we passively sit here, but you are so committed. I can't believe. Yeah, it's just we are very fortunate to have you arranging this.
Yeah. 200 episode is not a small deal.
Yeah, it's not a big. It's a big commitment. Yeah.
I'm glad. Yeah. Okay, so 60th Sarga will called Kausalya Samaswasanam. We're doing. We'll start with Prarthana like always. Vinayaka Namastubhyam Satatam Modaka Priya Nirvignam Kuru No Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyamaha Siddhir Bhavatu No Sada Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanane Apadama Pahartaram Dataram Sarvasampadam Lokabhiramam Shri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha Shri Raghavam Dacharathatmajamaprabeyam Sitapatim Raghukulan Vayaratnadipam Ajanubahum Aravinda Dalayataaksham Ramam Nishachara Vinashakaram Namami Shri Raghurama Charu Tulasi Daladhama Shamakshama Shringara Gunabhirama Trijagannuta Shaurya Ramalalama Durvaruka Bandha Rakshasa Virama Jagajjana Kalmasharnavottarakanama Bhadragiri Dasarathi Karunapayonidhi Anjaneyamatipatalānanam Kanchanadrikamaniya Vigraham Parijata Tarmulavasinam Bhavayami Pavamananandanam Yatra Yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam Tatra Tatra Krutamastakanjalim Bhashpavari Paripurna Lochanam Marutim Namatarakshasantakam Buddhirbalam Yashodhairyam Nirbhayatvam Arogata Ajadyam Vakpatutvam Chahanu Matsmaranat Bhavet Pujantam Rama Rameti Madhuram Madhuraksharam Aruhya Kavita Shakham Vande Valmiki Kokilam. Jitana Panchangam. Not correct. I thought I corrected it. Okay. Krodhinam Samatsare Dakshinayani Varshato Bhadrapadamase Shuklapakshe Ekadashi Titihi. Ekadashi till 11/11. So coincidental. Sthiravasaraha Uttarashadha Nakshatram. Again coinciding with the ending of the Tithi. So that means the Tithi and Nakshatram almost same time they are ending. Great coincidence. followed by Shravana Nakshatram. Shobhana Yoga till 8:48, followed by Atiganda Yoga till 4:44 a.m. Just a little bit left over. So there is a third yoga joining there, Sukarma Yoga. Vishti Karanam till again ending with the Tithi, 11:11, followed by Bhava Karanam ending at 10:01, followed by Balava Karanam. Sarvebhyah Suprabhatam. Okay, Atha Shashtitamah Sargah
अथ षष्टितमः सर्गः
Kausalya Samashvasanam
कौसल्या समाश्वासनम्
Tato Bhutopasrishteva
ततो भूतोपसृष्टेव
Vepamana Punah Punah
वेपमाना पुनः पुनः
Dharanyam Gata Satveva
धरण्यां गतसत्त्वेव
Kausalya Sutamabravit.
कौसल्या सूतमब्रवीत्.
So, in 59th Sarga, we saw where Dasharatha himself fell again anxious and he lost consciousness, woke up and all, and then asked, asked Suta to take him to Rama directly, immediately. But then Suta started telling how Rama is and all. Now Kausalya also is in a similar state. So tataha, after that, bhuta upasrishta iva, as if she is created by bhutas. That means in Telugu we say, bhutam pattini we say, which means as if consumed by these extra elements, right? That is called bhuta upasrishta. So because she also lost consciousness for several reasons. One, of course, her own son Rama is gone. Now, Dasharatha ji also is, he was okay, dull, but now he is becoming too anxious and all. And so Kausalya obviously will again be a lot more disturbed mentally and consciously. And so Bhuta Upasrishta Iva Vepamana. Vepamana means shaking, shivering, not even shivering, like this, right? Waving and all. Raising up, falling down, turning, falling left, falling right, all of that. Vepamana. Again, all of these are standard terms used, because even in Bhagavad Gita, same is used in first adhyaya for Arjuna. Vepate me angani.
Vapu.
Vapu related, correct. So Vepamana, who is shivering like that, Punaha. She's again and again doing what? Dharanyam. She is falling. She's losing, not able to stand up, falling down. Other reason can be Dasharatha is falling, so in trying to catch him, also she is bending down. So Dharanyam Gata Sattva Iva, one who has lost her energies. Sattvam is that, not just energy, but Sattvam is the power, the energy, the potential. Lost that. Having lost potential is Gata Sattva. Gata Sattva Vepamana Bhutopasrishta Iva Kausalya Punaha Dharanyam. Over again and again she is falling, as if she has lost her energy, potential, and so on. Iva Sutam Abravit. However, in falling down like that over and over, then she sort of realized something and wanted to convey that to Suta. So she said, the Sutam Abravit. Nayamam yatra kakutsaha
Nayamam yatra kakutsaha
Sita yatra cha Lakshmanaha
Sita yatra cha Lakshmanaha
Tan vina kshanamapyatra
Tan vina kshanamapyatrasya
Kshanamapi atra kshanamapyatra
kshanamapyatra
Jivitum notsahehyaham
जीवितुं नोत्सहेम् अस्तहम्
जीवितुं नोत्सहे हि अहं ह्यहम्.
नोत्सहे अहम्.
So she's saying this same thing, just like Dashratha. Naya mam, please carry me. Yatra kakutsaha, wherever Kakutsa, the one belonging to Kakutsa dynasty. So Rama, wherever Rama is. Sita yatra cha Lakshmanaha, also wherever Rama, Sita and Lakshmana are there, please carry me there, please take me there. Tan vina, without them, Jivitum, to live, Kshanamapi, Dashratha used Muhurtam, and Kausalya is saying Kshanam, just a second. I cannot, Jivitum notsahe hi aham. I do not want to live, or I cannot live. I cannot attempt to live even for a second, even for a moment, without them. And so take me wherever them, which is Lakshmana, Sita and Rama are there, please take me there. And she's also giving the instructions. Nivartaya ratham shigram.
Nivartaya ratham shigram.
Dandakannaya mamapi.
Dandakannaya mamapi.
Atha tan nanu gacchami.
Atha tan nanu gacchami.
Gamishyami yamakshayam.
Gamishyami yamakshayam.
She's talking just like Dashratha was speaking, similar language. She also said the same thing. Nivartaya, take out the ratha, take it out of the shed, garage, and get it ready. Let's depart. Nivartaya. Nivartaya ratham shighram. Please go out quickly and get the ratha ready so that we can depart. Dandakan naya mamapi. Please carry me also to Dandaka, where Rama and all are currently there. Atha tan na anugachami. Atha is now. Now is after that. Or it can even be yadi. Yadi tan na anugachami. If I don't, see, atha is yadi. In that sense, atha is used here. By the way, after several probably months, I could spend some time last evening in preparing the slides. I felt glad, wow, after so long I got time to prepare the slides. So, atha yadi tan na anugachami, if I don't follow them. Anugachami, gachami, I go. Anu is following them. Atha tan na anugachami, then gamishyami yamakshayam. I shall only be, if I don't go them, then there is only another way I go. Where do I go? Yamakshayam, to the Yamaloka, ruining myself. Kshayam is diminishing or destroying, deteriorating. I'll be deteriorating, dissolving, I'll be breaking up to go to Yama. So carry me to Rama, otherwise to Yama. Rama or Yama. In fact, these are nice lessons for all of us also. These are the two paths. Either if we go to Rama, then we are in the perfect lokam. Otherwise, we'll be going to Yama lokam. So up to us. And this Sarga, later we will see with Sita ji's description also of Suta, that perfect bhaktas, for them, and yeah, when we'll read that, I'll tell you. Perfect bhaktas. Our Bhadrachala Ramadas, for Telugus, otherwise called, his original name was Kancharla Gopanna, but because he was a Ramadasa, he was also called Ramadasa. He has one great song in which he says, Ramuni Varamu, Ma Kemi Vicharamu, Swami Nide Bharamu, Dasharathe Jiva Dharamu, says in his song. So we are Ramuni Varamu, Hum Ram Ji ke log hai. Ma Kemi Vicharamu, what vichar do we have? What means vichar means as in Vishad. What tragedy do we have? In Telugu, vicharam is tragedy or sorrow. What sorrow do we have? Swami Nide Bharamu. I don't have any worry because you are there. My burden is yours. Swami, Mama Bharam Tava. Nide Bharamu. Dasharathe Jivadharamu, because he is the basis of my life. He is the foundation on which my life leads or goes. And so such are those bhaktas. And so Lakshmana and Sita also are similar bhaktas. We'll see that. So here she is also saying the same thing. Rama is our life. Otherwise, Yama. We have to decide. Bashpa Vegopahataya
बाष्पवेगोपहतया
Savacha Sajjamanaya
सवाचा सज्जमानया
Idamashvasayan Devim
इदमाश्वासयन् देवीं
Sutah Pranjalirabravit.
सूतः प्राञ्जलिमब्रवीत्.
So Bashpa Vega Upahataya. Bashpa, the tears, especially with the fumes. Bashpa is sort of vapor or something like that, right? So warm, hot tears coming out. Upahata, one who is sort of killed, killed as one who is hurt, one who is put down by the Bashpa, that too coming with Vega, by fast, quickly coming tears, fallen down with quickly shedding tears, is Bashpa Vega Upahataya. Upahata, Tritiya Vibhakti, by her, by that is Upavega Hataya. Sajjamanaya. Sajjamanaya is one who is one whose mind is totally in that, involved in. Meaning, she's almost thinking, I'm leaving now. I'm leaving this palace, I'm going to Dandaka. Is Sajjamana, is Vyavasthita. Sajjamana is arranged well. Arranged well means here her mind completely made up to leave home and go to Dandaka. So she is Sajjamana. In that state is Sajjamanaya. Sajjamanaya, Bashpavegopahataya, Vacha, by her speech, which is disturbed by this Bashpavega Upahata, Sajjamana. She was such. By listening to her, Saha Sutaha Pranjalihi, in Pranjali Mudra, Ashvasayan, by sort of consoling her, by giving her confidence, Idam Abravit. He spoke this in response to Kausalya's anxiety, haste, worry, and unconsciousness and all. In that state, he responded to her by giving her confidence. Tyaja shokam cha mohan cha.
शोकं च मोहं च
Sambhramam dukkhajam tatha.
सम्भ्रमं दुःखं तथा
Vyavadhuya cha santapam.
व्यवधूत च संतापं
Vane vatsyati raghavaha.
वने वसति राघव.
So his first opening statement was just like Krishna was responding to Arjuna. Similar way, Suta is also responding to Kausalya. He's saying, Tyaja shokam, ashochyannam ashochastvam, and all of that, right? Similarly, he's saying, shokam tyaja. Hey, give up this worry, give up this cry. Why are you crying? Come to normalcy. Then we can think if you are really serious to leave or not. And this is very, very true. We should never react that moment. Because if we give a little time, then we will know how serious or how intense are our feelings even after that moment, even after giving that 10, 15 minutes or half an hour or 1 day based on the event. If we can hold on, then we will realize how intense are our feelings. Were it momentarily intense that moment, or was it a real serious desire or passion? So, Tyaja Shokam cha, Moham cha, give up Moham also. All of these are the standard feelings of when somebody talks, when somebody expresses uh, any untoward actions or, announcements. Oh, मैं अभी मर जाऊंगा. I'm going to give up this life. I don't need anything. When somebody says that, they are in moha, shoka, etc. And he's saying, tyaja shokam cha, moham cha, sambhramam. Sambhramam is bhramati, in wandering, wavery state. So, oh, I'll do this, I'll do that, man. I'm going to give up. All of that is sambhrama. So, sambhramam, dukkajam tatha. And all these sambhrama that is born out of dukkha, out of sorrow, out of cry, out of pain, out of grief, whatever wavering mind, mental state has come up, give that up. Dukkajam, born out of dukkha, is dukkhaja. Dukkajam, sambhramam, moham, shokam, cha, tyaja. Devi is how he is addressing her. Why? Because Raghavaha santapam vyavadhuya vanecha vatsyati. Raghava himself, Rama himself has given up, vyavadhuya, has having sort of washed or given away, having, what do you say, having crossed over all these feelings, vane vatsyati. He has crossed over, he has santapam vyavadhuya. He himself having crossed over the santapa, and the santapa here is, what is santapa for Rama? Pratibhasika matradi viyoga janita dukkham. Pratibhasikam is whatever seems, appears. Pratibhati is whatever is reflecting, whatever movements or whatever appearance, whatever feelings, whatever events, situations are appearing is pratibhati, pratibhasanam. Pratibhasika matradi, in different levels, at different levels, in different units, whatever is appearing as such as whatever. So all the comforts, all the fans, people, etc., all the happiness, all of that was appearing seemingly there. Viyoga, he has lost all of that. He has lost all of that, and he himself went away to Vana. So pratibhasika matra, the viyoga janita dukkham. When you lose all of that, there will be a bit of, for some a bit, for some the whole. But pain, grief, that I lost everything. Oh, I lost that. Oh, I lost. Some people cry. Some people will hold themselves up and say, yeah, for whatever reason we lost it. Let's move on. That moving on is vyavadhuya santapam. Pratibhasika matradi viyoga janita dukkham is santapam. That vyavadhuya, durikritya, by passing beyond it. Raghavaha vane vatsyati. Rama is living in Vana. Why are you worried? You are nicely here, no? Don't worry for the sake of worrying. Think if there is something more, then we can talk. Is how he is addressing her. So tyaja shokam cha moham cha sambhramam dukkhajam tatha vyavadhuya cha santapam raghavaha vane vatsyati. And so Lakshmanascha Ramasya Padau Paricharan Vane Aradhayati Dharmajnaha Paralokam Jitendriyaha. So he's saying, oh, what happened? So not only is Rama living there, he's happy. Not only is he living, he's living in a better state. Why? Because Lakshmanaha cha api Ramasya padau paricharan vane. In that forest, Lakshmana is there to do Ramasya Padau Paricharan. He is doing all Paricharya. He's moving around Rama's feet. That means he's there around Rama. Wherever Rama goes, Lakshmana is there. And Paricharya is also sort of service. So Paricharan is in serving. By serving the footsteps of Rama, Lakshmana is there. What worry do you have? Why do you cry now? As if, cry if something really happened to Rama. Nothing happened to Rama. This is how he's consoling her. Amashwasanam. So Lakshmanaschapi Ramasya Padau Paricharan Vane. And how is he doing it? And by doing it, what is he getting? Dharmajnaha. Lakshmana is such a Dharmajnaha. And Jitendriyaha. He has conquered his own senses. When it comes to Rama, he will lose his senses. He will rebel against his father. He will rebel against anybody. But when it comes to his own self, for selfish reasons, he is Jitendriyaha. But for Rama's reason, Jita Sthitihi. So that is Lakshmana. The reason he used Jitendriyaha here is in doing Paricharya for Rama, he does not care about his senses. He doesn't need any comforts. He's a composed, balanced person, always in bhakti state, serving Lakshmana, serving Rama. And so, by doing that Paricharya, what is Dharmajnaha, Jitendriyaha, what is he getting? Paralokam aradhayati. In serving Rama, he is actually building his wealth, his account for Paralokam. So this is again, these are manual instructions for us. Without telling, commandments are being told to us. Without directly giving, thou shall not. Instead, Lakshmana is doing that. Sita is doing this by telling that, we are also told it. In fact, that is why they say, how is our Bharatiya Hindu Vangmayam? In 3 levels they say. Vedam, and I don't remember I'm not able to quote the original shloka as it is. If some of you know, you can quote that. It says, Vedam talks like Raja. Rajavat vadati Vedam. Veda talks like Raja, like a dictator, meaning it dictates. Authoritatively. So Veda, it says, it is in instruction. How, for example, Swadhyayanna pramaditavyam, hey, thou shall not deviate or thou shall not default from daily studies and teaching. It is dictating. Matrudevo bhava, you shall become bhava. So thou shall become one for whom mother is God. Pitrudevo bhava, Acharya devo bhava, Atiti devo bhava. So instructions come from Veda. And from Purana, they talk like a friend. What a friend cannot instruct. A friend will sort of, देखो भाई, मैं भी ये किया था, पूरा जिंदगी बर्बाद हो गया, अभी तुम मत ऐसा मत करो. Is how a friend tells. Friend will not instruct. Friend takes his example. Friend takes others' example. You know what? My boss, I told him 100 times not to work day and night. Finally, he got ulcer. Right? That means you don't do that. So, Puranam, Itihasam, these Puranas, they tell others' stories so that we learn from it. And Sahityam tells Kantavat. And because Sahityam will talk like the wife, it seems. Wife will come much more closer. She doesn't even tell. Or wife or Priya. She doesn't even directly tell. She will hint it through all her embellishments, love, intimacy and all. Through that, she will finally say, shall we go to Hawaii next week? Oh, he will, yeah, let's go. So Sahityam, which is, for example, other poets written Sahityam, they will be like, for example, Avijnana Shakuntalam, or any other Kalidasas, Bharavi, etc. Poets written by them, it will be more dramatic, lot more romantic, lot more pleasing or attractive. And so we will remember the story so well, through which the living style instructions are anyway sort of embedded in it. Similarly, and the reason I told that is, that is how our Sahitya is given to different people. For one who really wants an instruction manual, they can directly go as Vaidika. They will go and study Vedas. For those who are, yeah, I want that, but I have to do my software job at Majesco, at TVix, wherever, then we have to take the next path, which is Purana Itihasas. We have to study Ramayanam. Then we know whatever Veda is instructing, it will be told through somebody else's, quoting somebody else's examples. That is where all of us are. For the next level people, simple movies, dramas is sufficient for them. So Lakshmanaschapi Ramasya Padau Paricharan Vani Aradhayati. So if Lakshmana is doing Paricharya of Rama, by doing Paricharya of Rama, if Lakshmana is Paralokam Aradhayati, what does that mean? If any one of us is listening to this statement, we have enough, that much minimum intellect, that we also realize if we do Paricharya of Rama, we also get our account created and balance built up, credit balance built up in our Paraloka account. Right? And we said, what is Rama? Is Rama there? Oh, where is Rama? Somebody want to then will say, okay, where is Rama? I want to do Paricharya of him so that my Paraloka account is built. Where is he? Oh, Rama is not here anymore. Then what do I do? No. Ramo Vigrahavan Dharma. So if we follow, if we do Paricharya of Dharma, that is, if we follow Dharma first, and then by that create an environment where others also follow us, get attracted to us and follow Dharma, train them also in Dharma, what do you call it? Illuminate Dharma, talk about Dharma to others. That's why HSS, we have created a program called Dharma Ambassadors, Dharma Darshana posters. We want to make Dharma ambassadors. People should go out and, broadcast Dharma everywhere, wherever we can. So by doing that, then we are doing Paricharya of Dharma, and Dharma is Rama himself. And so we are doing Paricharya of Rama. And by doing Paricharya of Rama, just like Lakshmana, Sita, etc. have Paralokam Aradhayati, we will also implicitly, explicitly be doing the Aradhana of Paralokam, which is building our divine, sacred account balance. So Lakshmanaschapi Ramasya Padau Paricharan Vani Dharmajnaha Jitendriyaha Paralokam Aradhayati. In fact, two other qualifiers are also given here. For us to even apply and get qualified for that credit card, Paralokam credit card, we need to, when they do background check, when they do the background check, these two qualifiers have to be passed. One is we have to be Dharmajnaha. We should be aware of Dharma. And that is exactly what we said, right? Ramasya Pado Paricharan means the quality required. The prerequisite is we should be Dharmajnaha. Dharmam Janatiyaha Saha Dharmajnaha. Just like Lakshmana, we should also be Dharmajnaha. And the second qualifier in background check to be passed before the credit card, Paraloka credit card is given to us is Jita Indriyaha. We should win over the senses for selfish reasons. For my own reason, for my own family's sake, I should be winning over my senses. But as required for the society, I will apply all. If required anger, I will bring out anger and apply it for the society's sake. If I have to go and protest, I will go protest. That we don't want woke people. We don't want woke government, for example, right? Or if I have to protest any anti-Hindu comments, I will go stand up. Any anti-Rama comments, I will go stand up, express all my emotions. But for selfish reason, I will never use these emotions. I have won over those emotions. Jita Indriya, because that is where most of us have forgotten it or misunderstood it. Oh, ahimsa means, oh, I should never hit. No, for your selfish reason, never hurt anybody, never hurt anything. But when it comes to a war against cruel guys, terrorists, hey, you have to go not only kill them, erase them, obliterate them, destroy them, right? That difference, if we don't realize, people don't realize. Why? Because they haven't read all this in detail. If they have read this in detail and understood what Ramayanam is showing us as the instructions of Vedas, then nobody will do that false thing of, oh, ahimsa, oh, truth, and all. No. When it comes to saving others, whatever has to be played, we will play. But for my own reason, I will never misplay. Is Jitendriyaha. So Jitendriyaha, Dharmajnaha are the two background checks for us to get the Paraloka Aradhana credit. In serving Dharma, we serve Rama. Vijanepi Vane Sita.
Vijanepi vane Sita.
Vasam Prapya Gruheshviva.
Vasam prapya gruheshviva.
Visambram Labhate Bhita.
Visambram labhate bhita.
Rame Sanyasta Manasa.
Rame sanyasta manasa.
So now about Sita, he's saying.
Lagaleedipo.
Look at Sita, for example. Vijane api vane. Even in that uninhabited place called forest, where there are no other people. Typically, women need people. They need friends to talk. Men can go by work, they say. But generally, don't take it as a gender-based thing. It is more of that attitude. Those who have that attitude is a feminine attitude. Those who have this attitude is masculine attitude. So they want people around. They want to express their emotions. They want to share their stories, events. What happened in my home? What happened in your home? What is going on with your family? What is going on with my family? And all those people around, all of that, right? In such, and especially if she's a queen, now she wants, she needs rather, so many other helpers, etc., staff. Having given up all of that, living in this uninhabited, Vijane Vane Api Sita Vasam Prapya, by ending up with stay or residence in a forest, Gruheshu Iva. She is there and living there as if she is living in a home. Home means in whatever is her home, homeland. As if she is living in homeland, she is so happily living there. Vijane api vane vasam prapya Sita Gruheshu iva visambram labhate. Visambram is sambramam is that confused mind. Visambram, lost confusion. That means no confusion. Oh, Rama is there. That's all I need. Nothing more. I'm so happy. If Rama is there, I'm happy. So why? Rame sanyasta manasa. Her mind, manas yasyaha sa manasa. What is her manas doing? Sanyasta. He is given sannyasa. Sannyasa means what? everything put together, packed in one place, is called sanyastam. Nyasta is shilanyasa. You take the shila and put the foundation, is nyasa. Nyasta, one it is already put up, is nyasta. So sanyasta, all her energy, sat, all her sat, her existence itself is put in that, is sanyasta. Her manas, through her, for her the existence of her manas is put in where Rame. Her existence is defined or is based on Rama. Is Rame Sanyasta Manasa. Rame Sanyasta Manasa, so Abhita. That Visarga, Agra, Vigraha there. Labhate Bhita means Labhate Abhita. She is Abhita. So one whose mind is already set up and devoted to Rama, they will be Abhita. No fear for them. Ramuni Varamu, Makemi Vicharamu. No bhayam, no worry. For worry ridden, fear ridden people we will be. So Rame Sanyasta Manasa Abhita Visambhram Labhate. Of course, she obtains Visambhram. She obtains no confusion state, unconfused state. Obtains means she will be in that unconfused state. Clear lessons for us. Right? They are not saying you, they're saying Sita, which means if we also want to be in that unconfused state, we should also follow Sita, which is our manas should be sanyasta in Rama. Our mind should be dedicated, devoted to Rama. Then no more confusions. Let anybody come, distract us, we will not be distracted. Let any situation fall upon us to fall us, we will not fall down, we will still stand up. So then we will be Visambhramaha Abhitaha. With people, we will be Visambhramaha. Somebody comes and says, oh, why all this? You don't need any of this here. Just enjoy life. Just meditate, for example. Right? Just meditation is good, but just to meditate is incomplete. That's one elementary lesson. Ultimate lesson is to reach that paramgati. And so, Visambhram Labhate Abhita Rame Sanyasta Manasa. Nasya Dainyam Kritam Kinchit
नास्या दैन्यं कृतं किञ्चित्
Tu Sukshmamapi Lakshate
सूक्ष्ममति लक्ष्यते
Uchiteva Pravasanam
उचितेव प्रवासानां
Vaidehi Pratibhati Me.
वैदेही प्रतिभाति मे.
So he is further saying, Na asyaha dainyam kinchit susukshmamapi kritam lakshate. I cannot see dainyam. Dainyam means what? Dina. Dina is pity or piteous state. I cannot see even a minuscule micro level of any this piteous state in her. She always seems so happy. I cannot see even a moment of dainyam in her. I never see a need for sympathy. She is always happy. Susukshmam api kinchit dainyam kritam na asyaha lakshate. I cannot notice even a moment of even a minute moment of sad or pity in her. Uchita iva, as if she is already used to, as if it is appropriate for her, as if she has been doing what? Pravasanam. Those people who keep traveling. Pravas. That's the word we also used in Sanghare. Pravasa. So, Pravasanam Uchita iva. As if for those people who do pravas, It's so natural for them. Sita also is seeming so natural like that. Pravasanam uchita iva Vaidehi pratibhatine. Vaidehi is reflecting to me, means I'm seeing Vaidehi, or I'm seeing all this reflecting in Vaidehi, that happiness, and as if she's used to traveling, touring like this to Vanas. I don't see any piteous, sorrowful state, situation, mental state in her at all. She seems very, 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 very happy. So don't worry, Kausalya. So that means we should also be like Sita. Rame sanyastamanasa pravasanam uchita iva Vaidehi pratibhatine. We should remember these shlokas so that we can also live like that. Nagaropavanam gatva
Nagaropavanam gatva
yathasma ramate pura
yatha sma ramate pura
tathaiva ramate Sita
tathaiva ramate Sita
nirjaneshu vaneshvapi.
nirjaneshu vaneshvapi.
So, Nagara Upavanam, see, she might have never gone to Vanam, a Dandakaranyak kind of a Vanam. But Nagaropavanam, she has gone to gardens in the suburbs, state forest. She has gone to state forests, national forests, going where there is no fear anyways, right? Because they are arranged, protected, safeguarded and all. So yes, she might have gone to Yatha Pura, just as in her, just as before, Yatha Pura Nagaropavanam Gatva Ramate Sma. So we all go to whatever, Stone Mountain or whatever that yellow, what is it? Grand Canyon, Yellowstone Forest, whatever, Salt Lake, Greater Lakes, wherever, right? We go to all these forests, all these state forests, etc. And there we are not worried, we are enjoying, right? Just like that. Yatha Pura Nagaropavanam Gatva Ramate. Ramate is enjoy. Ramate is Sma, as she used to. Sma is a continuous thing. Used to. Tathaiva. Exactly like that. Sita Nirjaneshu Vaneshu Api Ramate. Just as she was enjoying before in going to those national and state forests, well-protected one, but still a forest for camping, etc., with her friends as excursion, etc. So also, even in these uninhabited, unprotected, unguarded, dangerous forests, she is living happily. She is enjoying. Ramate Sita Tathaiva Nirjaneshu Vaneshu Api. Why? Because Rame Samlagnam, Rame Sanyastamanasa Sajjamana. Baleva Ramate Sita.
Baleva ramate Sita
Bala Chandra Nibhanana.
Balachandra nibhanana
Rama Rame Hyadhitatma.
Rama Ramo yadhitatma
Vijanepi Vanesati.
Vijanepi vane sati.
So Bala Iva Sita, Bala Chandra Nibhanana Sita Ramate. See, for children, adults need all these comforts and places, and we have a lot more identification. And accordingly, our mental state is either happy or unhappy, is watchful, is conscious, and all. If children go with their parents, do they worry, oh, where am I? Is this a proper place? They don't worry. They trust, because it is the trust in the parents that they have no conscious, they have no self-aware worries. Because they trust their parents. If their parents take them to Ramada, they will go to Ramada. If their parents take them to a wood cabin, log cabin, they will go there also. If their parents take them to a camp tent, there also they will go happily. They have no worries. They will be enjoying there only. That is the Bala state. Bala state means trust in our caretakers. and so happy. Similarly, Sita, Bala Iva, like a child, like a girl. She is just like a girl. Bala Chandra Nibhanana. One beautiful adjective given to Sita here is Anana, Gajanana. One who has a Gaja Mukha. Ananam is Mukham, face. One who has Gaja face is Gajanana. Chandra Nibha Anana. Nibha is like a face. Her face is like Bala Chandra Nibha. Nibha is like. Her face is like Bala Chandra, like early moon. Early moon is when Prathama, Dvitiya, Tritiya, Chaturthi, Panchami, up to Panchami, probably it will look very beautiful moon. Of course, Purna is also beautiful, but the small crescent is a lot more beautiful. It will give you that, that's why Chaturthi is important for us, it's special, significant for us from one aspect, from the beauty aspect. So Balachandra Nibhanana, Sita is like that young moon faced. And so like a girly, enjoying. Why? Because she's so happy because she has complete faith and trust in Rama. So she's not worried. Why are you worried, Kausalya? Is how he's telling us. Or why are you worried, Bhoga is telling me. So Balachandra Nibhanana Sita Bala iva Ramate. And what is she? Rama. Beautiful word given right now. That's why I say in English if we write R-A-M-A, is it Rama? R-A-M-A. If there is followed by D-E-V-I, then we know, oh, it is Rama Devi. Or is it Rama? Is it Rama? Somebody can have Rama, right? Abhirama, Abhirami, his name is there, right? Similarly, Rama is Ramasya Iyam Rama. One of Rama, a feminine of Rama is Rama. So Rama is Sita here. Sita Rama, Ramehi Adhitatma. Rame Rame Manorame says in Vishnu Sahasranama, ending Falashruti. Shiva is telling Parvati, they say, right? Rame Rame Manorame. So likewise, Rama, Sita, Rame, in Rama, he, in Rama alone, Adhita Atma. Her Atma is Adhitam. Adhitam is Adhinam. Adhinam is surrendered. With the Atma submitted, not surrendered, submitted, let us say. Submitted in Rama. Rame Adhita Atma Rama Vijane api vane sati. So even in this uninhabited forests, living in it, sati, continuous, living in those uninhabited forests with her heart, with her soul submitted to Rama, Bala iva Balachandra Nibhanana Rama Ramate. So simple. Simple manual instructions for us. How to be happy. Just submit yourself to Rama, Dharma, God, whatever you call it. You will be happy. Whether it is Rama, Krishna, Shiva, Shakti, Ganesha, Muruga, whatever. It is just another name, another aspect of the same ultimate one, which is Dharma. If we surrender ourselves to it, if we submit ourselves to it, if we serve it, we will be the most happy people. Tadgatam hridayam hyasyaha.
Tadgatam hridayam hasya.
Tadadhinam cha jivitam.
Tadhidinam cha jivitam.
Ayodhyapi bhavet tasyaha.
Ayodhyapi bhavetyasyaha.
Ramahina tatha vanam.
Ramahina tatha vanam.
It's actually a very small sarga. Only 23 slokas. But it is a big lesson, big manual. A big manual of how we bhaktas, for giving, boosting confidence for us. And as I said, 200th session today, 200th episode or class, since we started it in Sri Ramanam 2020. But what is the purpose, or why are we able to continue? Because we are able to learn the Sukshma Patha, these minute details we are able to study, and so we can continue. Similarly, if whoever studies these Sukshma details, not just the drama or Ravana fighting, no, that is drama. You gain nothing more from it. But to learn a life, to lead a life, and set our path for next lives, we should understand these minute details so that we can follow them and live happily, proudly, greatly, offering help to others, becoming a beacon to others, gathering people around us always, so that we go together as like they go right in Maharashtra, what is it, Vakeri, Vittala thing, right? They
Wari.
Vari, yeah?
Ah,
Yeah. Can you talk about it?
Pandharpur Wari.
No, please tell a few sentences about that.
So when there is Ashadi Ekadashi, that typically appear July or August, people will travel from various villages. The main, there are two palki that they call. One is from Alandi near Pune, and the other is from Dehu. That is, so Alandi is Sant Jnaneshwar, Dehu is Sant Tukaram's, their homes, I mean, where they used to live, and they take their paduka from there. And then there are other places where people come from, but these two are the main flows. And they walk to Pandharpur, which is, I think, over 100 kilo. I don't know exactly how many, but it takes them 20 days, roughly 21 days. To reach on Ashadi Ekadashi, and there are hundreds of thousands of people actually that every year it is increasing number. It's a river of people that walk all the way. It's an amazing sight.
Right. So the reason I quoted that is, if we build a group, then we don't realize 100 kilometers is what? We will walk. Like Tirupati, they climb the steps. Some people will be climbing on their knees also. With so many going around, and that conviction, that submission, we don't realize any pain. So he's continuing further saying, how is Sita's state? Tadgatam hridayam hi asyaha. Asyaha is of Sita. Her hridayam, her heart, her hridayam, tadgatam. Her hridayam is gone. Gone where? Tat gatam. Tat, we say, right? Upanishads also, what does it say? Tat. Tat Brahma. That, which means not this. Whatever we think is this is not it. That, which is beyond this. Tat, right? Similarly, Tat Gatam. These are Veda Vakyas put in, in the context of Ramayanam. But everywhere you will see Veda Vakyas. We saw even before also, right? Antarbahishchatat Sarvam also we saw. Several such Veda Vakyas, Upanishad Vakyas, Bhagavad Gita lessons we see in Ramayana. So Tadgatam Hridayam. Her heart is gone to that, is submitted to that. Is Tadgatam Hridayam. Hi Asyaha. Tad adhinam cha jivitam. Again he is saying adhitatma. Similarly, jivitam tad adhinam. He is not saying Rama and all here. All he is saying tat. That means Rama is tat. Tad Brahma. Right? That ultimate, that param. Tad gatam hridayam hi asyaha. Tad adhinam cha jivitam. Life also submitted and surrendered to that. For such a person like Sita, if we also become like that, Ramahina Ayodhya api tasyaha tatha vanam bhavet. And we saw this quoted by everybody, so many people. early on also, right? When Rama and all were leaving, they said, hey, if Rama is not here, we don't want this Ayodhya. If Rama lives even in a scary, horrible, terrible forest, that becomes Ayodhya for us, they said, right? Similarly, Suta is expressing the state of Sita. Ayodhya api, Ayodhya also, if it is Ramahina, without Rama, then tasyaha, for her, tatha vanam bhavet, it shall become a forest. So, if Rama is there, that is Ayodhya for her. If Rama is not there, that's forest. No use. And we talked about it several times, that Rama means dharma. There is a dharmic land, dharmic society, dharmic group, dharmic functions is for us Ayodhya, etc. So for Sita, she with her submission to that, with her heart gone to that, if without Rama, even Ayodhya will seem like forest to her. So she is happy. Pati Pritchati, there is another part called Paripritchati. Paripritchati Vaidehi,
परिपृच्छति वैदेही
Gramanscha Nagaranicha,
ग्रामांश्च नगराणि च
Gatim Drishtva Nadinamcha,
गतिं दृष्ट्वा नवीनां च
Vadapan Vividhanapi,
पादपान् विविधानपि
Ramam Va Lakshmanam Vapi,
रामं वा लक्ष्मणं वापि
Drishtva Janati Janaki,
पृष्ट्वा जानाति जानकी
Ayodhya Kroshamatretu,
अयोध्या क्रोशमात्रे तु
Viharamiva Samshrita.
विहारमिह संस्थिता.
So, how is she enjoying as they walk, as they move, as I saw them walking? Vaidehi gramanscha nagaranicha paripritchati. Oh, Rama, I see like a small village there. What is that village? Can you tell me about that? I see like that there must be a town there that seems, there is a big, I see a big tower there. Is that a city there? What is that city? She asks, inquires, paripritchati, pariprasnena sevaya, upadekshante te jnanam, jnaninaha, tattvadarshinaha, says Bhagavan in Bhagavad Gita, right? Similarly, if you inquire, then knowledgeable gurus will answer to us. So Vaidehi is seeing Guru in Rama. So Vaidehi gramanscha nagaranicha paripritchati. And when gatim drishtva, and as she is walking, if she suddenly sees that the path became very narrow, and on the left side you see the river, on the right side you see very cliff. So then gatim drishtva, by seeing that path, nadinam, oh, what do you know? What is greatness about this river? It flows very fast here, and that seems very dark, or that seems blue, that seems very crystal clear water. What is special about it? Like that, she keeps inquiring to know the history. Geography knowing is one part. That is where the Western and our things change. When was this river created? How does it matter whether it was created 500 years ago, 1000 years ago? It doesn't matter so much. Who created it? Why did he create? Did he create it as a pond for his home? Or did he do it for the people because they were suffering in a famine? That knowing that history is that is history studying for us. Studying dates, length, width, depth, these numbers, that is not of so much interest to us. Even though our texts also might talk a bit about them, but the purpose and the intent, the spirit, tattva with tattvataha, our texts always say, we should always learn tattvataha, the uddeshya, the tattva, the spirit, the intent behind it. So, similarly, Sita also is inquiring the tattva of why, what is significance of this grama, of this nagara, of this nadi, of this padapa. This tree seems great. It seems, it has so many threads around it, some balls and all our houses hanging on it. What is special about it, Rama? Then he will say, you know, this tree, people are here, are so devoted. They like this tree so much that they believe in it so much that if they tie thread 7 times around it, they will get their good husbands or their families will be secured and such, you know, things. So intent and such lessons are taught. Pariprashna, Padapan, so trees, rivers, paths. Why is this trail? It seems well paved, or there is no trail here. That was because several rishis in the past, they walked along this. And so this trail has naturally got laid up. But after that, they crossed from here, and hence now we don't see a trail going on. Something like that, right? History telling. Nadinam cha gatim drishtva padapan vividhan api Ramam va Lakshmanam vapi prishtva, by inquiring either Rama or Lakshmana, because both of them have went with Vishwamitra before. So they are definitely a lot more knowledgeable. So Ramam vapi Lakshmanam vapi prishtva Janaki janati. Janaki has been becoming more and more knowledgeable, or she increases her knowledge by inquiring Rama and Lakshmana. And in that process, Ayodhya krosha matre tu viharam iva samshrita. Without any worry about Ayodhya, she is situated with Rama and Lakshmana walking along as if they are going viharam, as if they are going on a nice excursion, nice vacation. She's enjoying like that. Idameva smaramyasyaha
Idameva smaramyasyaha
sahasaivopajalpitam
sahasaivopajalpitam
Kaikeyi samshritam vakyam
Kaikeyi samshritam vakyam
nedanim pratibhatima.
Nedanim pratibhatima.
So, idameva smarami asyaha. This is all I remember of Sita. This happy face of Sita. This protected face of Sita. This proud face of Sita is what I remember. Idam eva asyaha smarami. Sahasa eva upajalpitam. You know, instantly walking or instantly talking and all, gossiping or chatting, upajalpitam. However, I don't see any iota, na idanim pratibhati. I don't see an iota of what? Kaikeyi samshritam vakyam. The harsh instructions, the hurting rule set by Kaikeyi doesn't seem to have hurt Sita at all. I can only see this happy Sita. So Kausalya, don't worry. Just don't worry, they are happy. Is how. Advana vatavegena
Advana vatavegena
sambhramena tapena cha
sambhramena tapena cha
na vigacchati vaidehyaha
na vigacchati vaidehyaha
chandramshu sadrushi prabha.
chandramshu sadrushi prabha.
You might think, how can you say that in walking in those tough terrains and all? How is she happy? Advana vatavegena, with adho gamanajita, means with low blowing winds. Vatavegena, with horrible, what do you say? With heavy flooding winds. Wind, what is it? Windstorm. Even in windstorm, even by windstorms, Advana vatavegena, sambhramena, or with any fear, neither by fear of any, what is the fear here? Bhaya hetu bhuta vyagradi darshanena. Even by sight of any of these beasts, monstrous beasts, nor by the heavy wind, forest winds. Atapena cha, nor by the heat, scorching heat. No AC, no shelters. Vaidehyaha Chandramshu Sadrushi Prabha na vigachati. Of Vaidehi, her moon rays like glow in her face does not disappear. Na vigachati. It does not go away. What does not go away? Chandramshu, moon ray. Chandramshu Sadrushi, like Prabha. Her glow, her face, the glow in her face, which is like moonlight, that pleasing soft moonlight, because Rama is also Chandra, Ramachandra. So Ramachandra, Chandramshu Sadrushi Prabha, Vaidehyaha na vigachati. It doesn't go. It is not going away. Neither the scorching heat has tanned her, what is it called? Tanned her, nor the sight of various beasts in the forest has given a flat face for her, a scary face in her, nor the wind storms has disturbed her hair. Her hair is still beautifully kempt. Advana, nor by the sounds, the dhvanis. None of them has scared her. She is just happy. Sadrusham Shatapatra. However, on the other hand, how is she? Sadrusham Shatapatrasya.
Sadrusham Shatapatrasya.
Purna Chandropama Prabhav.
Purna Chandropama Prabham.
Vadanam Tadvadanyaya.
Vadanam Tadvadanyayah.
Vaidehya Navikampate.
Vaidehya Navikampate.
So on the other hand, how is her face? Shatapatrasya Sadrisham. Shatapatram is 100-petaled lotus. The great lotus, which has 100 petals, probably in several layers, or that broad, to say how broad, wide petal flower it is Shatapatra. Shatapatranima. Shatapatrasya Sadrusham Purna Chandropama Prabham, with the glow of a Purna Chandra, full moon, bright. Her face is glowing bright. Her face is so, opened. Will not shrink the face like this. Opened face, to say that Shatapatra, and is not tanned but glowing. Purna Chandropama Prabham. Her Vadanam, Tadrusham Vadanam. Purna Chandropama Prabham, Shatapatrasya Sadrusham Vadanam, Tad Vadanyayaha. Vadanya, Vadanyo Valgulo Vakvipi. One who speaks very soft, sweet, melodious. It's called Vadanya. So Vadanyayaha, of that sweet speaking lady, Vikampate, her speech is not her face, and so her mouth and her speech, na Vikampate, is not disturbed at all. Alakta Rasar Raktabhau.
Alakta Raktabhav.
Alakta Rasa Varjitau.
Alakta Rasavarjitau.
Adyapi Charanau Tasyaha.
Adyapi Charanau Tasyaha.
Padmakosha Samaprabhau.
Padmakosha Samaprabhau.
Valmiki is narrating Lakshmi Devi in Sita here. How Lakshmi is narrating. Shatapatrasya Sadrusham Purna Chandropama Prabham Vadanyayaha Vaidehyaha Vadanam na Vikampate. And moreover, that is about face. Now he went to see her feet. So he's showing us Lakshmi Devi's Sita's feet. Alakta Rasa Raktabha. Abha, abhau is one which has abha, vivachanam, 2. So 2 feet. Abhau, 2, so abhau, glowing or shining. Abha is light, glow. Abhau, rakta abhau, red, glowing. Alakta rasa rakta abhau. Alaktam is ralayor abhedaha. The alakta rasam is what do you call the parani, we say, right? Parani is that red liquid that we apply to the feet.
Mehendi kind of thing. Yeah.
Huh?
Mehendi kind of thing.
Mehendi, or there is another parani we apply for the feet, right? Parani is that kumkuma or some mixture of powders in liquid, and that liquid we apply on the feet to decorate the feet. Subhaginis. So alakta rasa rakta bhau. Her feet are adyapi. Even today, that means even after so many days, you have the last day when she left, probably in the morning, her maids have applied the parani, the alaktarasa on her feet. And so her feet are looking pinkish red with that nice decoration of the alaktarasa. Alaktarasa with that rakta abhau looking red. Alaktarasa varjitau. Even though there is no alaktarasa, varjitau is devoid. Even though there is no newly applied alaktarasa today, because the last applied was at least a week or 10 days ago, right? Even then, adya api, even today, even now, tasyaha charanau padma kosha samaprabho. Her feet are glowing like padma kosha samaprabho, like padma kosha. Like her Padma lotus, just as lotus is pink lotus glowing, her feet are also like that pink lotus. Padma kosha samaprabhu. All these words, if you see, if you read any of the Lakshmi Stotra, Lalita Sahasram, etc., these are the words Padma kosha pratikasha, Hridayam chapyadhomukam, says Narayana Suktam. Padma kosha samaprabha, right? Padma. So Sita ji is portrayed like Lakshmi here. And so for us, what more do we need? If we study Ramayanam like this and can visualize it in our hearts and mind, aha, dhanma janya, janma dhanya, or dhanya janma. Adyapi charanau tasyaha padma kosha samaprabho. In saying this, he is indicating, he is giving the hints and clues that Sita is Lakshmi. Lakshmi doesn't need every day to put that parani. If you take bath, her feet becomes black, and again you have to put red. No, you don't need. She's always like that. It is us, the humans, who need to continuously wash and decorate, moisture every time, or hand cleanser every time. No, she doesn't need it, right? That is told here. She is Lakshmi. And so, even though without alakta rasa varjitau, alakta rasa raktabhu tasyaha charanau adyapi padma kosha samaprabhu. Is how this explained. And then what? Now feet is over. Above that comes anklets. This is actually Devi Varnanam. If we understand this sarga well, even though it's a small sarga, it gives us beautiful object, beautiful subject for meditation. If we close our eyes and start doing Lakshmi Dhyana, so we are Vaide Sita Dhyana, we can see Lakshmi there. Her pink feet, and then her anklets, her face like Purna Chandra Nibhanana, her mind submitted to Rama, established in Rama, child like Bala Tripura Sundari, Bala Iva, like Bala, playing with all that, like it, because with the confidence in Rama, if we can get that in our meditation, that's all. That is our meditation. That is our dhyana. Okay. So her Nupuraha, Nupurotkrishta Heleva.
Nupuro Krishta Heleva.
Kelam gacchati bhamini.
Kelam gachati bhamini.
Idanim vaidehi
Idanapi vaidehi.
tadgra tadraganyasta bhushana.
Tadgrana yasya bhushana.
I thought it's a small sarga, but we are delayed further. We have 4 more shlokas to complete. We'll complete in another 5-10 minutes at the least. So Nupuraha, her anklets, her ankle, and there, Utkrushta Hela Iva, ultimate, utmost Leela. You can see, if you just look at her, observe her feet as she walks, it seems the Nupura along her anklets, they seem like a Hela, a Leela. What is that Leela? Nupura Bhyam Utkrushta Hamsadi Leela. Like Hamsa. Hamsa walks. Swan. Swan is English. That is again physical. For us, Hamsa is divine. Like Hamsa, if it Hamsa walks, it has a beautiful gait and a nice feminine, divine gait. So Sita walk also with her Nupura is giving that Leela of a Hamsa. Hamsadi Leelati Raskari Raskarikatva Ati Sreshta. Hamsadi Leelati Raskarikatvena Ati Sreshta. With the Leela like Hamsa's gait, this her Nupuras making that sound, ching, 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 ching. It is giving that Hela. With that, Kelam gacchati bhamini. She plays with that sound, making the Leela of a Hamsa. With that sounds, she plays. Kelam gacchati bhamini. There is a great Sadashiva Brahmendra's a great kriti. Khelati mama hridaye. Ramaha. Khelati mama hridaye. Rama Khelati mama hridaye. Says. So in my heart, Rama is playing. He is dancing. Similarly, here Sita's walk is like a dance. Khelam means play. Play can be dance also. So Khelam gacchati bhamini. That lady with her divine anklets and the divine Nupura there, she is, her walk is like a dance. Idanim api vaidehi, even now, she doesn't seem tired or whatever. Idanim api vaidehi tad raganyasta bhushana. Her feet with that raga, with that color of, even though there is no paint, with the color of Parani, and nyasta bhushana, even though she may not wear those anklets, those bhushanas, but her walk is giving those sounds as if she's dancing. Tat-dikta, dikadikata. Like that, we can hear, aha, what a divine walk it is, that we can hear the dancing Nupura. Gajamva vikshya simhamba.
Gajamva vikshasa simha.
Vyagram va vanamashrita.
Vyagram va vanavashrita.
Naharayati santrasam.
Naharayapi samtrase.
Santrasam.
Samtrasam.
Bahu Ramasya samshrita.
Bahu Ramasya samshrita.
So in the arms of Bahu, in the arms of Rama, Ramasya Bahu samshrita, situated in the arms of Rama or nearby Rama, Gajamva Vikshya, by looking at a huge elephant, Simhamva, or a lion, Vyagramva, or a tiger, or a panther, or a leopard, Vanamashrita, even though in that forest, living in that forest, even though she happens to get a sight of or happens to encounter a big elephant or lion or tiger, santrasam naharayati. She is not given to any scare. Santrasam na aharayati. Why? Because Ramasya bahu samshrita. Being in the arms of Rama, absolutely no fear. Rama is there. His Kodandam is there. His Akshaya Banam, Tuni is there. So what fear? No fear. So nothing is disturbing her. Na shocyaste na chatmate.
न शोच्याते न आत्मा चे
Na shocyaste
न शोच्यास्ते
na chatmate.
न चात्माते
Shocyo napi
शोच्यो नापि
janadhipaha.
जनाधिपा
Idam hi charitam loke
इदं हि चरितं लोके
pratishthasyati shashvatam.
प्रतिष्ठ्यास्तपि शाश्वतम्
Pratishthasyati
प्रतिष्ठास्यति
shashvatam.
शाश्वतम्
So, na shocyaha te. They are not to be worried about by you. They, na shocyaha, for you, they are not to be worried. Na cha atma, nor yourself. Neither are they to be worried about, nor you, na cha te, Kausalya, nor should you worry about. Napi janadhipaha, nor this ruler of the people, that is the emperor, nor the king, the Sharatha, should be worried. Idam hi charitam loke. This is how pratisthashyati shashvatam. See, by Rama, Lakshmana and Sita having taken up this path of sacrifice and living for dharma, they are going to set up a next level role model in the world. Idam hi charitam loke. They have set up a new era, a new chapter of dharma and role model. So it is not to be worried about, it is to be felt proud about. For example, if somebody says, oh, my son is going sannyasi, I'm crying. No, you should be proud. Similarly, if somebody says, my children are going as a, what do you say, pracharak for us, we should be proud. Wow! Because pratishthasyati shashvatam, they are going to set up forever a new model. Vidhuya shokam
विधूय शोकं
parihrishtamaanasaha
परिहृष्टमानसाः
maharshiyate
महर्षियाते
pati
पति
suvyavasthitaha
सुव्यवस्थिताः
vanerata vanyaphalashanaha
वनेरता वन्यफलाशनाः
pituh shubham pratignyam
पितुः शुभां प्रतिज्ञां
paripalayanti te.
परिपालयन्ति ते.
Why they are not to be worried, and what is it that they are setting up? So, pratishthasyati shashvatam, they said, right? A new, forever, immemorable, memorable role model and a path that they are setting up. What is it? Vanera pituhu shubham pratignyam, of the father, whatever is that auspicious promise that he made, significant sacred promise that he made. Because any word that a great person makes is a promise, is a great shubham. Shubham pratignyam paripalayanti te. They are enforcing the great promise made by the father. And so that is a great role model. To live up to parents is the dharma that they are setting up. And so it's a great thing to be proud about and not to worry about. So, shokam vidhuya, by putting your sorrow away, parihrishtamaanasaha, become parihrishta, filled around with happiness, hearts filled around with happiness. Maharshiyate pathi, in the paths that Maharshis have went by, suvyavasthitaha, well protected by those Maharshis, well instructed, guided by those Maharshis, well arranged. Suvyavasthitaha, vane rataha, enjoying the life in the forest. Vana vanya phala ashinaha, those who are by consuming the food of vanya phala, of the fruits of vana. By doing that, by taking up all these, well guarded by Maharshis, following the path set by Maharshis, with happy hearts, putting any pains away, enjoying the fruits of the forest, they are enforcing the promise given by the father to Kaikeyi. Tathapi sutena
तथापि सूतेन
suyuktavadina
सुयुक्तवादिना
nivaryamana
निवार्यमाणा
sutashokakarsita
सुतशोककर्षिता
nichaiva devi
न चैव देवी
viraramakujitat
विररामकूजितात्
priyeti putreti
प्रियेति पुत्रेति
charaghaveti cha.
च राघवेति च.
See, some people cannot be taught. Some people can be taught. Right? All of us, we are good people. We are learning. We are being taught. Some people cannot be taught. They think, it's now long. How can we? Or why these details? Give us some drama. Tell a story quickly. Right? So likewise, Kausalya is one such lady. Even though for about 17 shlokas or 18 shlokas that Suta narrated how great bhaktas they are, how happy they are, how dharmic they are. Tathapi, even then, Sutena Suyuktavadina, by Suta, who told Suyukta, good words, precious words, sacred words, divine words. He has narrated how Sita is a Lakshmi for us. He narrated how Lakshmana is a devotee, bhakta for us. In spite of that, if somebody does not want to learn from it. Suyuktavadina sutena tatha nivaryamana, meaning consoled, not to worry about, and stopped from going away to Dandakaranya. Suta shoka karshita, one who is afflicted by the sorrow of the departure of Suta. Nachaiva Devi Virarama. Devi did not stop from what? Kujitat, from her kujanam. Okay, now she is not roaring, but she is chirping like a bird, crying, still crying. What is she crying? Priya, Putra, Raghava, Iticha. She is not stopping her crying. She is crying in a lower voice. Kujitat, Priyeti, Putreti, Cha, Raghaveti. So we also should not be like that. We should learn from it and become better bhaktas. Ityarshe
इत्यार्षे
Ramayane
श्रीमद् रामायणे वाल्मीकिये
Adikavye
आदिकाव्ये
Kande
अयोध्याकाण्डे
Kande
Tamas Sargah.
षष्टितमः सर्गः.
Ashtamasargah.
Shanti mantra.
Okay. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. धन्यवादाः भोगाजी.